Hey, dear host, this is Evelyn from the Hosting Journey, and I wanted to give you a tour of one of the apartments on my private house in New York City. And maybe by the time you're watching this recording, I don't own that house anymore since that house has been for sale. So before I dismantle this house, because we're taking, and actually there's already some pieces that are missing, some artwork and things like that, and the microwave is missing. But I wanted to show you and give you a tour of this one particular apartment. This apartment has been on Airbnb since 2011, and it made about, I'm gonna say, $40,000 to $60,000 a year or so. I'm gonna look at the numbers to give you that, the correct figures. But yeah, this was an amazing apartment. I really loved it. I actually have stayed in this apartment for a few times, but I wanted to show you what I usually have in an apartment as an Airbnb host and what was a success for Eveland. All right, I hope you enjoy it. Come on in. So when you walk in, I had a frame because I did not want to have people walking in with shoes. And this is an open concept apartment where you have the living room and the kitchen sort of separate but together. I provide books. I also make sure that I include books for families and kids. They have to be friendly because I get a lot of families. TV is essential, especially in the living room. And you will see I don't provide TVs in the bedrooms. The sofa is a sofa bed, which gives me a little bit more people. So this apartment used to host 6 people at one point. Then after COVID, I eliminated it and just placed it to 4. The closet has the extra pillows, a pack and play, and things that you will need for the sofa bed. In the bathroom, always supplies, always provide shampoo, conditioner, make it liquid, and space for your guests to leave their stuff. At the beginning, I used to have this packed medicine cabinet with everything that I would think they need, but then guests did not have the space to leave their stuff in them. I also have a great thing is I have a closet in the bathroom. So there's a first aid kit and the cleaning supplies are in the bathroom closet. And one of the reasons for that is so that parents with kids can close that door and everything will be safe. Wine glasses, this is the coffee maker I use. I don't use Keurig, and I've talked about that in previous podcasts and episodes. Some of my dishes are gone, and that's why there's so little of them, but normally there's about 6 of each thing. Yes, I provided tea and some cooking supplies just because people will come in with their family and they don't want to have to buy oil. Now, one of the great things is this lid organizer, which you could just hook onto the door and it keeps the lids organized and everything is neat and clean. Yes, I provided not just the cutlery, but also from vegetable peeler to knives and all the things that people will need to cook in a house. Make sure that your stove is clean. And also, I just keep certain cleaning supplies underneath the sink, like I said before, but the majority are in the bathroom closet. This is your other bedroom. This bedroom does not have a closet. So therefore, I added hooks on the wall and on the door for people to be able to organize their clothing. It has a small dresser, but couple stayed here. It was not a problem. And this was the view. It was the quietest room, one of the quietest room in the house because it looked to the backyard. The front bedroom is this one. And it has a desk. Yeah, I was working when I was recording this. So I was using this apartment as my studio. I had a queen size bed, not a king size bed, but it had everything that anyone needed. So from a dresser, don't forget tissues, make sure that you have ample supplies for people to charge things. And I'm showing you that the bed sheets I use are threshold. I also make sure that the bed is covered with double covers. There's a bed bug cover as I'm showing you. And then there's a cover just in case there's any spills, and it is easier to clean. The closets have enough hangers. That's where also I had the ironing board. And then, of course, a house manual. I liked it that I had the keys said home. So it's sort of like a little bit of messaging. And of course, a custom built house manual that has all the information for everybody to use. I don't keep the Wi-Fi on a frame like other people do, because I want people to use the house manual. So all the information is there and it was always available. I hope you enjoyed the tour. And if you want to be notified of the other tours that I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to do of the other apartment in this house, even though that one is actually with a lot less furniture and things like that and boxes, subscribe, get notified, and comment. What do you feel was the best part that you feel like, oh, I want to be doing that? Like, look, little just the little touches, like the tissues, a box of tissues on the nightstand, huge, and it doesn't cost a lot. Making sure your bathroom has enough space for them to leave their stuff behind. So let me know if there was anything of value, anything that you love, and something that you're doing in your space in the comments below. All right, see you then.